Today, the Virginia basketball team will get their first shot at 18th-ranked Pittsburgh at 12:30, but we'll begin with an ACC showdown that went down last night. Duke is facing Syracuse, and Syracuse is ranked second and is undefeated in ACC play. Virginia will face them on March 1st. The Carrier Dome was full of energy at the start of this one with 4 seconds left in regulation. Here's Duke's Rasheed Solomon. He'll pull up for the three, and you're not going to believe it, but he sinks it. We're going into overtime, and it would come down to foul shots. Yeah, pretty boring. So C.J. Fair misses the first one, but he's going to bury this one. The Orange is out in front by 2. A last-ditch effort here by the Blue Devils, but they cannot convert. Syracuse wins it 91-89. To Castle Coliseum, where Virginia Tech is hosting Maryland. New AD Whit Babcock was introduced to the crowd at the beginning of the game. Tech's Devin Wilson played the entire game. He had 8 points, 2 of them you're going to see right there. They were no match for Maryland, though. Des Wells led the Terps with 19 points as Tech loses 80-60. To the Stuart Siegel Center, where VCU is taking on Richmond. Early on, it was the Briante Weber show. Today, he set an all-time program record for steals. He got his first in the opening minute of the game. Here's number 2. He finished with that layup right there. Rams led 34-22 at halftime. They kept pushing the pace. Weber gets a gimme of a steal here. Rob Bradenberg finishes it off. VCU wins it 81-70. The UVA baseball team will start their season in a couple of weeks as the #1 ranked team in America. The team hosted its annual Step Up to the Plate fundraiser on Friday night. All the UVA baseball players signed autographs for hundreds of fans. Lots of sports memorabilia was auctioned off, and former UVA baseball star Sean Doolittle, a big league pitcher for Oakland, was in attendance. The guest speaker was the World Series winning manager of the Red Sox, John Farrell.
To do it inside of a year where there was tragedy off the field, so much. The
14th ranked UVA women's tennis team hosted VCU Friday at the Boar's Head. In #1 singles, Julia Baba in the far court serving. The sophomore rips a big forehand into the back corner. Baba takes the match 6-1, 6-2. Rachel Pearson is playing #3 singles. Pearson is in the far court, and she'll use the overhand smash. Pearson wins 6-1, 6-2. Virginia wins 6-1, improving to 2-0 on the season. Lots of high school basketball went down on Friday, including Western Albemarle hosting Flavanna. The Warriors led by 4 after 1 quarter. In the second, Eli Sumter will knock down the 3 in the corner. It's 18-8. The Flukos are trying to keep it close. Talavius Hughes will hit the long 2 at the other end, but Western would be too much. Sumter is open beyond the arc again for 3 more points. They led by 9 at halftime, and the Warriors went on to win it 59-47. The Hoos have won 3 straight games against the Hokies, and the guys are fired up. But in the first half, Tech's Jarrell Eddy knocks down the 3, and the Hoos have the early 8-7 lead. At the other end, Cavaliers senior Joe Harris will connect from long range. Virginia on a 14-3 run. They're up 21-11. Later in the first half, UVA's Malcolm Brogdon drills the triple. The Hoos are up 24-12, and the fans are loving it. Under a minute left in the first, it's the Hokie Sedarian Reigns with the dunk, but his team trails 34-17 at halftime. Second half now, Justin Anderson hits Anthony Gill on the baseline. He puts away the jumper. Hoos lead 46-25. Check out Tevin Jones. Sick dunk right there off a steal. Virginia blows out its rival 65-45.
I quoted Ralph Waldo Emerson.
JMU is looking to snap a 4-game losing streak as they take on Charleston. It's tied at 23 now in the first half. Andre Semenov knocks down the 3. The Dukes have the lead. Moving to the second, Andre Nation with the ball. He'll drive the lane for the basket and the foul. JMU leads 36-31. The Cougars will come back, though. Here's Theo Johnson. Drains the triple on the wing. They lead 42-40. Later in the game now, it's Kent Jackson in the open. The freshman gets the shooter's roll right here on the 3-pointer. Jackson scoring a career-high 17 points in the game. JMU is back in front. They lead by 2 in the final seconds. Charleston has the ball. The Cougars, Theo Johnson, the 3 is no good. James Madison hangs on to beat Charleston 58-56.